engine is in, and let me just say right now that this bolt right here, this left side lower bolt, it has a spacer that goes on the inside. I forgot it, I tightened it, and then I found the spacer, and I thought it went on the other side, but I looked it up first, and luckily I did, because people say that they've cracked the block right here from not putting that spacer in. So once I found that out, I ran over and loosened this one, and then loosened all these again, and put the spacer in, then torqued this side down, and then the other side. So now that the engine's mounted in there, it's really just buttoning up a few things. It could probably take me like an hour or two to have this thing starting, hopefully. Brand new header is on. If anyone might know anything about this carbon fiber exhaust, please let me know. I just know it's stainless steel. Oh, wait a second. It's a Triumph. Let me try to get that on camera. So you can kind of see here, it is a Triumph, not for road use. I guess if anyone might know anything about this Triumph carbon fiber muffler, let me know. Mine came with a stainless steel muffler, but this one obviously looks cooler. Ooh. It's on. I have a new old stock lower radiator hose. So let's get this cleaned up and put on. I'm draining the last bit of oil, then I'm gonna put the drain plug back in and fill it up until it starts coming out of these oil cooler ports. That way it just washes out any gunk that might be in them. Then I'm gonna attach those lines and fill it all the way up and try to prime it and get oil pressure. All right, I got some oil to come out of the oil cooler line. Now I'm gonna torque that bolt up there. The torque spec's 18.4 foot-pounds. Oil is right at the top. No leaks so far. All right, this is where I'm calling it for tonight. I got practically everything hooked up. Oh, power's on. Let's hear it crank one more time. Oil pressure light went out, so it's gaining pressure. Last thing I'm gonna do tonight is fill up the radiator so it can bleed, just kind of gravity bleed before the first start. But yeah, it is pretty much buttoned up. Hopefully there won't be any coolant leaks, but you never know. That's why I'm gonna let it sit. I just routed the vacuum lines that go to this idle air control valve. So This one is a blank because it's a 3-cylinder and these 3 are used. So that's all good to go, hopefully. Now I'm gonna put the air box on and plug everything in, and then it's figuring out the tank connections and how they go. Air box is on, hopefully for good. I have 2 connections that I blocked off. This is one, and there's another one right here. You can't really see it. But one goes to the ECU, and from what I looked up, it says you don't really need that. It's deleted on the later years, so I just capped it off right there. And the second one, I do not know where it goes. Please let me know. I don't see any more breathers on the bike, so yeah, let me know where that second port goes if you know. And then there's one for the fuel pressure regulator, which is on the tank. And I read you don't really need this one either, but I have it, so I might as well run it. Here's inside the tank a good bit of varnish. So I'm gonna clean this out and clean off the fuel pump. You can see it's creating a solid, but I was not expecting that. Jeez. I might use the pump out of the other tank because that one was in way better shape. All right, the tank is looking a whole lot better. I used vinegar and some gloves and some brushes, and it is just terrible. There was actually a bee in the varnish, and you can see it. This stuff's like syrup. All right, I'm swapping out everything on this thing, then I'm gonna clean it, and it's gonna be looking somewhat similar to this. And I'm gonna be reusing this one because this one has the actual Triumph fittings. On this one, they broke, and I do not wanna try to put these in here because they have a tendency to break. So until I order the like $150 or whatever eBay ones that are metal, I want these to work for the meantime. Fuel pump assembly is ready to go in. I could not get all the varnish off. This stuff is stuck on there, but I did do all new hoses with these fuel clamps, so hopefully no leaks. Let's go put this on the tank. All right, let's see if this thing will start. Running somehow. The bike is almost all together. Next episode definitely will be, and I'll take it for a ride. I had to order this front fairing for the headlights, and it was the wrong color, so I painted it. It came out okay. It matches now. Got to put the turn signals in and put the windscreen on, and then and new tires. Got those right here. Once all that's on, I can get this 2000 inspection off and get one good till 2025, and drive the bike. Hope you all are enjoying this build. It took me only a week basically for everything besides waiting for this fairing to come in. And I'm surprised with how smooth everything went. Now I definitely want to get some miles on the bike and see how it holds up. Thank you all for watching. See you in the next one.